Have you ever felt stuck in a rut? Maybe you feel that way right now. Stuck, not sure how to get unstuck and start moving forward again. I have felt that way many, many times in my life. Life has natural highs and lows, and a lot of times it feels like the highs are far too short and the lows last way too long. Let me show you how reading has helped me move out of the lows faster and have highs much more frequently. A book is a magical thing. With a book, you get unlimited access to the mind, ideas, and imagination of someone else. You can be transported into their world, learn from their insights and mistakes, and improve yourself. The human race's ability to improve over millennia is tied directly to our ability to write things down for others to learn from. We stand on the shoulders of those who discovered, grew, improved, and primarily recorded. I have thought a lot about peaks and troughs in my progress, my mood, and my growth, and looking back over my life, I have noticed that certain things all seem to line up and sort of come together in those patterns. When life was good, during those high periods where I was growing and improving and felt the most joy in my relationships, I was also exercising, eating healthy, reading good books daily, and actively engaging in spiritual activities and challenging myself with new goals. And when things were low, when I felt down and stuck in a rut, I was rarely, if ever, doing those things, and I was instead browsing social media and playing video games. During one of those ruts, I realized that I had stopped doing all of my good habits. And my first thought was, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like crap, so doing those things is hard. But then that little voice inside of me prompted this thought. What if you have that backwards? What if you feel like this because you stopped doing those things? And that was a revelation. My consistency with my good habits was not controlled by my mood. Instead, it was the other way around. I could affect my mood with my consistency in those good habits. And I started to see them differently. Instead of being something to strive for, an aspiration that I could drop when things got too busy or hectic, they were now essential, a survival mechanism. They were core to my continued happiness and progress. So I decided to start working on them more intentionally. And I started with reading every morning. I picked some good books, I got them on Kindle, and I started to spend 20 minutes each morning reading them. They taught me more about the right mindsets that I needed to grow. Then I got them on Audible, and I listened to them as I started going on morning walks again. Then I would listen to them as I started going to the gym again. Sometimes the books would suggest new good habits to me, like journaling every day, and I would start working on that good habit. But reading became a keystone habit for me. The things that I read strengthened my mindset, which made consistency on the other habits easier. And soon I was doing all of the good habits again, and I felt great again. So, if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, pick up a good book, something that will teach you the mindsets that you need to grow. My very first one, many, many years ago, was a book called The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, but I have purchased and read dozens more since then. And the purpose of this show is to help people develop the right mindsets that they need to stay focused and thriving and moving forward on their goals. If you want to join this cause and be the master of your focus and attention, then make sure to leave a comment below, like the video, and subscribe to see more.